Hey marketers, Philippe from Florida Costume Merch. We saw this post on LinkedIn about this individual who missed holding a newspaper, like a real newspaper. You know, he saw one. He was visiting Maine, and he saw one. It was much thinner than he remembered. He used to live in Maine. He used to deliver newspapers, and he also noticed that the Sunday paper used to have, if any of you remember, but it was very about this thick. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was very thick, mostly because it had a lot of advertisement, a lot of coupons. It had the cartoons. The comic strips, and nowadays, you don't really see that many newspapers. Now, we did notice that, and again, going back to what we do, which is more of a tactile experience. I mean, we do promotional products, so people can experience your advertisement, can experience your marketing, can experience your business through more than just seeing something for a couple of seconds and it disappears. And in a world where we get the hundreds and hundreds of emails, we barely look at them. We don't even open most of them. I think the open ratio is like 1.5%. If that actually, and it has to be like really amazing. Compare that to, for example, something that you hold in your hand, something that touches you, and allows you to experience. Experience it through all your different senses. From turning the paper, there's a sound. From turning the paper, there's a touch. From turning the paper, and then using a paper as an example. I mean, we can use a pen, also a costume pen, and we can use different objects we have back here. Cups, mugs, and so on. But bottom line is the tactile experience, and for as long as we're not made of digital pieces, digital data, or whatever you want to call it, we're solid, we are real, we need that touch, and there's nothing like the power of touch. Touch is one of our primal senses, and it has a very deep impact on how we perceive things and how we engage with the world around us. Studies have shown that physical objects such as like a direct mail piece can create a stronger emotional connection, mainly because using so many senses. Stronger emotional connection than a digital message. Holding a beautiful crafted postcard, or a glossy catalog. I mean, and also the amount of time you spend. If you look at a catalog, it's more like turning pages. You're already spending so much more time, probably 10 times more time than you would on a digital email, or on a digital Facebook message, or any kind of digital experience. So we have noticed a resurgence in direct mail, and I think that and it's slowly but steady, and it's more of a background thing. Email has become junk mail. Direct mail has become the thing you look forward to, except for the bills, of course, although most of the bills now also come digital, which is one of the things that's great about digital. We have digital bills. I think some way we can handle them better than holding them in our hands. And then again, the power of direct mail. If you notice, a lot of companies, a lot of banks still use direct mail. A lot of investment companies use direct mail. Restaurants use direct mail. A lot of businesses out there use direct mail. We've also noticed a growth in local magazine, local catalog, local catalogs, where it used to be more of a nationwide thing that has become very local. And I think that's coming back even on a nationwide basis. Bottom line is, as we're reading this article, as we saw this posting on LinkedIn about someone missing the experience of holding a newspaper, we couldn't help but feel that maybe this person hasn't realized yet that digital is experiencing kind of a bit of a slowdown. It's experiencing a bit of a, maybe not a slowdown, but more of a side impact, as opposed to tactile, which is really experiencing growth. And I think a lot of marketers and a lot of companies are noticing that, or at least the ones that realize that business is not all about digital, but again, it's a lot about the tactile. It's about people experiencing getting something in their hands and be able to use all their senses rather than just one sense, which is the sense of sight, which lasts for a few seconds. Bottom line is, as we win this business of tactile, really, because it's custom merch, custom branded items where we wear them, we touch them, and so on, and we see them on a regular basis, and we get great feelings from them if it's done properly, which is something that it's much harder to do with digital. We'll be happy to answer all your questions. This was supposed to be a very quick video. It lasted for 5 minutes instead of 1 minute, but we had so much to talk about, and we feel very strongly about the fact that tactile is by far one of the strongest way to actually get your business out there and be noticed, be remembered. Give us a call, be happy to help you out. Select the next item that's going to work for the next marketing event. 386-400-2666 is Philippe, Florida Costume Merch. Wishing you great success in all your marketing. Have a good day.